One of the biggest stars in television history used to crack jokes about his marriages and his divorces.
But the king of late night, Johnny Carson, never mentioned the hush-hush romance that helped make him a lot of money right here in Houston.
Our Doug Miller has the inside story, new tonight.
Long before Letterman did The Late Show.
Welcome to the Tonight Show.
Long before Leno did his first monologue.
Here's Johnny.
Johnny Carson ruled the night. But it turns out the biggest star in late-night television history had his secrets.
That was an act, and that's who he was on television.
Henry Bushkin was Carson's lawyer, one of his closest friends, until they had a bitter falling out over business deals in the late 80s. Bushkin just wrote a best-selling tell-all book depicting Carson as isolated, hard-drinking, and unfaithful to his 4 wives.
Karnak, the Magnificent.
One other thing, it seems the king of late night had a curious link to Houston. Well, Carson's lawyer scheduled a business meeting here in Houston 1 week back in the 70s. He was working on a 93-acre real estate deal near what is now Willowbrook Mall. Carson asked if he could just tag along. His lawyer was suspicious, but he wasn't about to ask any questions. As it turned out, Carson wanted to invest in the Willowbrook development, but as he flew to Houston for their first meetings on the deal, he insisted upon inviting one particular real estate broker, a very attractive woman.
Well, he had an interest in a lady friend in Texas, and when the opportunity came to participate in the investment in Houston, he sort of welcomed it because it gave him reason to be in Houston.
So get out there, troops, and sell those cookies.
That's right. Carson's attorney now reveals his famous client had a mistress in Houston. He called her Miss Texas, a woman he met during a series of club dates here back in 1974.
And it was during that trip in the mid-70s that he met this Miss Texas, and that relationship continued for, I guess, 8 or 9 years.
The Willowbrook investment wound up in court, the lawyer says, but Carson ended up making a fortune on it.
That doesn't really look like Gerald Ford, does it?
But more important to him, it gave him an ongoing excuse to leave Hollywood behind and visit Houston.
And he enjoyed Houston, and he had friends in Houston.
The lawyer says he doesn't remember the name of Carson's mistress. It's a secret the king of late night carried to his grave. Doug Miller, KHOU 11 News.